Hey team, Coach Thorman here, and today I'm going to share with you 6 of the best things that you can buy with that inheritance money. And today's kind of fun because we're on the lovely 18th green of the Anderson Creek Country Club here in North Carolina. I know how exciting it can be to get an unexpected inheritance. It happened to me when I was in my late 20s. Do you remember that, honey?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we were newly married. Maybe we'd been married 2 or 3 years, and
Yeah.
we had recently bought the home that you were and the 4 kids were living in.
Yep.
And man, we had this challenge of blending this family of 6 and figuring out how to make all that work. We had lots of need for money and little money flowing, right?
There you go.
So much so the inheritance was a massive blessing, and it wasn't much, but we used it to make a difference in our family life. Do you remember what we did with it?
I do.
And what was that?
It was the best thing ever.
Aw,
Yeah, we bought central air conditioning for the van.
that's right. We were in this little 2-story house, and 1 bathroom and 6 people.
Yeah.
We started out pretty simple, but there was no central air conditioning, and it was hot, man, in Ohio in the summers. So we put in central air conditioning, and I think it was a great investment for 2 reasons. One, it was a great investment for our family,
Right.
improve our quality of life. But 2, it was a great investment from a real estate perspective because it increased the value of the home.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about great things that you can do with your money, and that was a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Air conditioning
Yeah.
in the summer in
It
Ohio.
was so wonderful.
So as your financial coaches, we want to encourage you to focus on assets and not the liabilities, right? Wealth comes from accumulating more assets, not from paying off your debt.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a place for both, but we got to concentrate on the assets. How are you going to grow assets that can pay you cash flow? Because then you can have financial freedom. You have way more options, way more power if you've got liquidity and assets than if you pay off debt.
So huddle up team. If you are new here, we're John and Tara Thorman, your financial success coaches.
I'm an entrepreneur, a business consultant, and a financial planner for almost 20 years. And I've been helping successful people win their money games and create generational wealth.
I am a faithful, passionate worshiper, a prayer warrior, and a long distance runner. I've completed 1 ultra marathon, 8 full marathons, and 5 half marathons. I run every day, no matter where we are, because since 2022, we spend our time in different locations and we work remote.
That's right. So we're here to share with you what we've learned and what we're still learning about personal finance, but also personal development, relationships, performance psychology, and economics. We will encourage and equip you to achieve financial freedom faster so you can enjoy it longer. Now, I want you to understand that most people will never get an inheritance at all, right? A recent survey suggests that just 15% of American adults will get an inheritance over the next 10 years. So if you happen to get one, consider yourself fortunate and blessed. Here's the 6 best things you can buy with that inheritance. Ready?
Yep. Number 1, buy your peace of mind.
Financial peace of mind is blissful.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You can't overestimate the value of peace of mind. So we talk about building your peace of mind account
Right.
instead of an emergency fund. Emergency just sounds too dramatic, and I don't like how that goes.
Right.
So buy your peace of mind, number 1. You can do that every month with a little bit of money going into your peace of mind account. But man, if you get an inheritance, you can fully fund that thing in one fell swoop.
Number 2 is buy a vacation. When was the last time you had some time to recharge and rejuvenate and reimagine your life and reinvent yourself? I like that one, buy a vacation.
I know, I love that one too. So
good.
take some time for you and your family to be together and develop relationships, right? Having a vacation can be magical. Okay.
Number 3, buy a gift to remember the one who gave you the money. Something that they love to do, a hobby perhaps, and you would spend some money and put that in your home.
Yeah, like we had this conversation earlier. So if it's your aunt and she loved horses, but you're not into horses,
Buy a horse. Kidding.
buy a horse. Don't buy a horse, okay? Maybe you buy a statue or a
Portrait.
or a painting of a horse, and you can keep it around the house in honor of that person, right? I think that's a special memory.
It is. It's very good.
All right, next.
Number 4, buy investment in yourself. What do you need to work on the most? Invest in your mindset and your skill set and your tool set, because those are the things that will enable you to buy and grow more assets. Very important.
That's right. And your best investment is always the investment you make in yourself.
Mhm.
The more you grow and develop and master certain skills, the easier you're going to find it is to make money and to accumulate wealth. Number 5, you can buy generational wealth using a unique asset class of permanent life insurance.
Mhm.
This will guarantee the ability for you to leave money for the next generations coming up behind you. And it's super powerful as well because it gives you leverage on money, right? You pay a small premium in return for a way outsized cash tax-free benefit to your beneficiaries. So this is a different high quality asset that you can add to your portfolio that will leverage your money and deliver an outsized return. And number 6, buy high quality assets. Remember, we want to prioritize the purchase and the creation of more assets that can produce cash flow. So this has really got to be our focus. And it doesn't matter really on which type, because there's so many types, except the fact that you got to pick the assets that you know the best and love the most, because then you're going to be more engaged in the process and you're going to be more successful. But that can mean privately owned businesses, private real estate deals. It can be public assets by buying stocks on the stock exchange. Could be gold and silver, could be ETFs. I mean, the range goes on and on and on. But we want to make sure you take advantage of your tax advantaged accounts like Roth IRAs and health savings accounts as well. So to learn more about how to spend a large inheritance, check out this other video that we did. It's called I Just Inherited $100,000. What do I do next? In it, you'll find some great tips and resources to help you make the best decisions about how to spend that inheritance. See you on the next video.